Alright, changing the thermostat on this 2.5 liter Jeep TJ. So, thermostat housing, it's held on with a bolt here and a belt down below. Probably can't see it, but where my finger is there. So I'm gonna have to take this belt off. So to loosen the belt, there's a bolt right here that loosens it, 15 millimeter, and loosen that tensioner bolt. Just loosen it half a turn, and then turn this one till you get some slack on the belt. And this is how the belt is routed. Just take a look. This goes around the crank, up here, around that tensioner, over the power steering, under this, under that, idler, around the alternator, then go from there. Goes up and over water pump pulley, right there, and around and back to the tensioner. That's it. I got some slack in the belt now. I'll turn that bolt there probably 3 times at least. So you can see I got some slack in here. Let's see if I can, probably the best place, bring it off right there. Get a little more loose. Actually, that's probably all I need to do, is just bring it off that tensioner there, and then I can get to that bolt. Since I'm not changing the belt, let's see if I can see that bolt right there. That's the one I want to get off. And this top one, I already took the hoses off, so just spring clamps. Just take a vice grips to them, and I disconnected the temperature sensor here. Alright, get them bolts. 13 millimeter. Just gonna get the hard one first. Alright, get this top one broke loose. Okay, yeah, make sure you have a pan ready when you pull this thermostat housing off. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. They sold the whole complete thermostat housing at Advance Auto for about $25. Thermostat, the gasket, and this housing, if you need that. This one looks like it's in pretty good shape. Not too ate up. It's a little corroded up here, but wasn't leaking or anything, so I'm gonna just go with it. Just looks like, I'm thinking someone put in a 160 degree, because this, what's going on, this engine being fuel injection, it's got closed loop and open loop. So open loop is before it comes up to temperature, you run off a base map, your fueling and your ignition curves, and then when you go into closed loop, engine's heated up to a certain temperature, and then you get feedback from your O2 sensors. Well, this is not going into closed loop, and I think it's because of the this thermostat is too cold. Engine's not heating up all the way. So I got the correct one, a 195 degree thermostat. So I'm gonna have to pry that off of there. I don't know if they used a gasket or not, but I'll have to scrape that off. It's siliconed in there pretty good. I think it's mostly silicone holding it in. Well, there was a gasket there. Kind of looks the same as a gasket I got from AutoZone. So let's see what temperature was it. Oh, it's a 180. Huh. There you go. Just smear a little black RTV on there. Then you know you're not going to get any leaks. I just positioned that with the bolts to hold the gasket and the thermostat in there. Let it tack up a little bit for, I got it for a half hour, but then I hit it with a little bit of heat and a heat gun too. So now I'm just gonna thermostat housing back over that. Just make sure. I have to scrape a little more off of there. Clean that up a little more. Alright, so when I got the Jeep, it had a code for O2 sensor heater. The number 1 O2 sensor was bad. The heater was bad in it, and it had a temperature, coolant temperature too low for too long of a time. So I figured I checked the temperature with my scan tool. It's got a temperature sensor right here, and the temperature was holding about 170, 175, something like that. So I changed out the thermostat, and I had a 180 in there. It's supposed to have a 195, so I'll change that out to a new Duralast Gold 195 thermostat, and I changed the number 1 oxygen sensor. So I'll let it warm up a little bit. I'm gonna take a look at the sensor data. This is the sensor I put in. It's NTK, and there's the part number. I believe these Jeeps use the same sensor for sensor position number 1 and position number 2. So it's the same one either way. So the heater went out on this. Just take a look at because the oxygen sensor wasn't working properly, so I wasn't getting any data for the O2 sensor. It was just a straight line.